Hi, I'm Ken Eagle, and today I want to talk to you about a soft codec conferencing solution from Atlona. Now, a soft codec conferencing solution is one where we use a software codec like Teams or GoToMeeting or Skype on your computer or laptop and use that to create a video conferencing solution. So today I'm going to share with you an Atlona hardware solution to go along with that soft codec conferencing solution to make your conference rooms and your education spaces more usable. And we're going to use a product from Atlona called the OME-MS42. And for our soft codec conferencing, we're going to take a look at Zoom. So we're effectively going to build the Zoom room with the Atlona OME-MS42 kit. So to do that, let me switch over to our website and let's walk you through getting started with this. Now, on the website at lona.com, I'm going to hover my mouse over the Solutions tab. And on the right-hand side, I've got a column called By Application. I'm going to click on More Applications so I can see all of the applications from Atlona. So just a quick pro tip here. If your customer has a request and you're looking for an Atlona solution, jump out to the Solutions by Application page. We've prepackaged all sorts of solutions out here for you and help you get going real quickly with all the elements you need. So we're going to look at the collaboration space. I'm going to click on that here. And that will open up the collaboration solution page. And you'll get a nice description of the solution and the challenge here. And you'll also see a nice diagram of what we're actually going to create. So let's take a look at that. The idea here is that we're going to build a Zoom room that has a dedicated PC in it. So if someone comes in to use the room, there's a Zoom PC in there to run that room. But we know that guests like to come in and bring their own laptop and their own codec solution. So this device from Atlona is not only going to allow that Zoom Room PC to operate, but it's going to allow a guest to come in, connect their laptop, run their own soft codec solution or interface with the Zoom solution that's in the room, while having access to all those USB peripherals that are in the room already, like a camera or a speakerphone. So let me grab a pencil here. And let's take a look at a couple of the things on this drawing. Notice that we have a network switch here. Everything's going to connect into the network, so it's all IP controlled. Here is the OME-MS42. Essentially, this is now our transmitter where our guests are going to connect in to share information from their computers in the room. There is an Omega EXRX receiver in here as well, where we're going to have the Zoom PC connected as well as a camera for the room. Notice there are a couple of laptops here, here, and here, allowing for additional connections, and a speakerphone microphone here in the room as well. I've also got a camera in here, and I'm using the Atlona Velocity Gateway along with a touch panel and a display to get this room all up and running. All right, now going back over to the web page here, notice we might like to make things real easy from our website. So you've got a button right in here that says get a free consultation. If you're looking at the solution and you want to speak to one of our experts, reach out by clicking on this button right here. Just below that, you'll see a list of all of the products that we have featured in this design solution. You can click in any one of those right here. You'll see the section here, also called Equipment List. There's a big orange button there. Click on that, and that will download an Excel list of all the equipment necessary for this solution. You can then import that into your quoting system and begin to make a nice solution for your customer. Below that are some case studies where we're showing other applications that have used the Atlona products to create similar solutions, so you can access those right here as well. Let me dive into the MS42. Notice, because it's listed right here under the products, if I click on it, that will take me right to the MS42 webpage where you can find all the information and resources you need around the MS42. But I want to focus in and show you the Videos tab here, where I've created a bunch of additional videos for this product, making it easy for you to get up and get started with this product right away. So there's several videos on the MS42. I'm going to scroll down to this one called the MS42 training video and click on the play button here so you can see in this video right here, I come in and do a nice introduction, and then you'll see me actually begin to connect the individual cables to the MS42 so you can see exactly how to set that up and get it up and running. And then we go through and look at the Web GUI interface of the MS42 so you understand exactly how to go through and configure all your settings for this application. All right, now what I'd like to do is switch over to my Velocity gateway, and we're going to log into this room. I've already got one set up, so let's take a quick peek at the MS42 Zoom room from the Velocity interface. Now I have connected to my Velocity gateway server. I've opened up a new tab in my browser, put in the IP address, connected to the gateway using my name and password. I'm logged in, and you're seeing the dashboard of my Velocity system right here. As I mentioned, I already created a Zoom room. It's right here. I'm going to click on that right from my dashboard. This will take me straight to my Zoom room configuration. And you can see here in the Zoom room, I have an OME-MS42. There is an HDVS camera in the room. I've added in a guest laptop. There's a Samsung display on the wall. There is a Zoom room computer dedicated for this room. There's a microphone right there on the table. And I've added in from Velocity the Zoom room configuration tool as well. So let's take a quick look at how this is set up. I'm going to click on the edit icon here on the OME-MS42. And you can see here, as I scroll down a little bit, this has been configured for the devices that I have. I've got a guest laptop that'll be accessing, be used in the room here. We have the Zoom room computer that'll be used in the room. I've even made available the USB camera on there as well. And I've connected my output to the Samsung display. Let's take a look also at the Zoom configuration so you can see how we get that set up. The Zoom room is a module from Velocity that gets added in, and right from within this module here, you can go ahead and put in your username and password for your Zoom account. Now, I'm not going to load one in here right at the moment, but if you had your own Zoom account name and password, you can save that right here inside the Zoom module so you're immediately ready to go. So that's basically it. We've got the simple configuration done for the Zoom room, and I'm going to click on this icon up here in the upper left corner to launch a virtual control panel so we can see what the controls will look like for this room to our operator who's in the room. So in this case, I've chosen to have a splash screen that comes up on that control panel that immediately tells this person, turn the room on or launch straight into video mode. Video mode might be if I was walking in to do a presentation, not necessarily using Zoom, just locally to other guests in the room, and I wanted to use the presentation switch in the projector or display on the wall. Or I've got an icon to launch me directly into Zoom. Let's do that. Click on the Zoom icon, we go right in, and from here you can see I've replicated the exact Zoom interface. The great thing about using Velocity for Zoom as an Alona solution that gives you an advantage over other products in the marketplace is that you're going to use the Velocity touch panel to control the room and the equipment in the room, but you're also going to use it to access the the Zoom system right there on that same touchpad. So you do not need to have two separate pads in the room, two control pads, one for the room, one for Velocity. It's all condensed into one simple user interface. If you click on that Meet Now button, you can go ahead and launch a meeting and you're ready to start up. You've got a meeting list icon. If you were logged in here, you could see a list of all your scheduled Zoom meetings. You have the ability to join an existing meeting by putting in a meeting ID. You can connect your presentation through this, share your laptop or your mobile device. You've got a phone dialer built in, so you can go ahead and dial into a solution, and another settings button there as well. Now notice from the navigate button, I could also click on video, which was that video button we saw from the splash screen there. That would take you right to some simple controls where I can immediately share an output from the guest laptop or an output from the Zoom PC or even my local camera in the room if I wanted to see that. Notice with that camera I get a remote that pops right up. That's a fully customizable remote. You can load a remote for any device if you need a remote to control that. So there you go, real simple operation and setup of the collaboration room, the Zoom room, using the MS42 and the Velocity Control software from Alona. All right, and that's a quick look at our collaboration space using Zoom. So we've effectively built a nice Zoom room with the OME-MS42 matrix switch. If you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to our inside sales team anytime. You can click on that button I showed you on the website, or you can send email to tss@lona.com. That's our technical sales and services team, and they'll be able to help you out with that. And you can, as always, you can visit us online at lona.com for all your product and solution needs.